What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chishi Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Nobody wants to date me since my failed engagement. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
I had my second date since my failed engagement today, and I don't know. I've been dating again for like 8 months now, and like dating really sucks. If you're not in the dating world, I'll just tell you that dating really sucks right now, and it's just so difficult. I get ghosted all the time, and I have guys lie to me all the time, and no one ever follows through with what they say they're gonna do. And I was so excited because this was my second date in 8 months of doing this dating thing, and I just don't understand like what I'm doing wrong, because I'm trying to like be confident in myself and everything, but like at what I don't know. Like, people always are like, you just need to stop trying, it'll happen when you least expect it, like, it'll just come out of nowhere, internet dating's not gonna work. But like, at the same time, this date from today was also not an internet date, but people don't just want to date me in my day-to-day life. The only reason that this person that I went out with today even wanted to is because I'm new in town, and I just moved here, and it's a small town, so I'm like, you know, the fresh new face or whatever. But like, if he was actually interested, then the date probably would have gone better, you know? Like, this is our second date, and he's not once told me that I was pretty or that I looked nice, and he doesn't like ask me questions about myself, and I know that the answer is he's just not interested. Like, I'm aware of that, but like, neither is anybody else, and at some point I don't want to be single forever. I just see how my other girlfriends that are in dating relationships get treated by the person that's pursuing them, and I don't ever see that happening for me. Like, I just don't see anybody chasing after me and spending so much time putting into effort, and I don't know. Like, I don't necessarily think this is like the only factor, but I have to wonder if it has to do with like my weight, if like I'm a thicker girl and people just aren't interested in that. Like, I never see my thinner friends struggling to connect with guys. I don't know. Anyway, long story short, I just am really tired of dating and was really excited about a second date that just wasn't great.
Here's why I'm reacting to this video. Here's why. Here is why. It's because, contrary to popular belief, guys, I don't get joy out of seeing this woman struggle in her relationship. This video I stumbled across, and I said, you know what, this is kind of sad. It's kind of sad, and here's why. I realize that women who are overweight, like this chick, are being fed two different type of stories. By the way, that was not intentional. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. But yeah, man. A lot of these women, like, they're being fed different types of stories. The people on TikTok where this video is posted on, because it's like an open journal, right? Great for the Coffee Pod, because we're never going to run out of content. This shit's too easy.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
But they're being fed lies. Well, I'll say from their perspective, it's two different opinions, right? Because something she did mention here, and I want to give her credit. She said, it could be my weight. It's your weight. It's your weight, ma'am. And this is a compliment. A woman like this who lost weight, right? A respectable amount of weight, would not have trouble. After the weight's lost, she would have to work to not get in her own way and not let it get to her head and think that she deserves the world like other women out here. Again, you could say this same symptom of women not wanting to improve their weight is a symptom of thinking they still deserve the world and don't want to do any work for it. But I want to come at this conversation a little bit differently. All her friends are telling her it's not her weight. Why? Because women lie to each other. There's a guy out there who loves you and will love you no matter what. No man should have qualifications for any woman, because women feel like they don't have to do shit. Her friends are telling her it's not her weight. Social media is telling her body positivity. And the people they're using to push these narratives a lot of the times who will be in the comment sections at the very top with hella likes are slim women. These fit women who say, we need to stop this body shaming. And she has like a BBL. Like, you literally cannot make this shit up. Yes, if you just lost the weight, your whole life would change. Literally. And that's hope. It's not that this chick is ugly, because she's not. And listen, this is not just for this woman in specific. I have personal experience with this. I have lost hella weight before. I believe like the most I've lost like 60 pounds. My face literally changed. You gotta lose the weight. And yes, it has to do with the weight. The confidence, she says, oh, I'm trying to be confident. We're confident based on what we accomplish in life and how good we feel about ourselves. You're going to feel good when you lose the weight. Will it be easy? No, it's not easy to lose 60 pounds. She goes on to say, men aren't telling me I'm pretty. Losing the weight will definitely change that for sure. But again, I'm reminded that I'm one person and probably the people who are evil enough to speak the truth in this world are far and few in between. Most people are telling women like this lies. And it doesn't help that they surround themselves with those people. And also, it reminds me of another video I did of a wife whose husband said, you guys remember that video, right? Whose husband said, if you lose the weight, I'll marry you. She lost the weight. She looked great.
Like my coffee like I like my women.
And she got married. Surprise. And you might say, well, why should she have to do all that? Well, why should a man have to do anything for you? That won't go so well. And any woman that says he doesn't is full of shit. As always, let's see what the people have to say. Let's see what these comments have to say. I'm already bracing myself. Let's check it out. First comment here says, it's been over 2 years for me since my engagement ended. I'm so scared to start dating again. 97 likes. And another person responded back to that chick and says, just go and try to have fun. No expectations. Another chick here says, it ain't you. These streets are wild and out of control. This is exactly what I'm talking about, man. Guys, take the RP awareness men out of this, right? There are men, blue pill men, who are out here ready to marry these women today, who are ready to tell them they look pretty. This is the advice these women give. They set each other up for failure. This shit is wild. You know what I would tell a guy? If she was a guy, the first thing out of my mouth is, you are fat. Because I've told other guys this. And guys have emailed me, sent me messages, thanking me for improving that. I remember when my friend told me, you are fat. To me. That's when I changed my life. But fortunately for me, I'm incredibly handsome and was still pulling. Next comment from another woman says, it's hard dating in a small town. It's hard dating when there's a double standard about weight. It's hard dating, period. What's the double standard about weight, lady? Another person here says, I miss dating in the 90s. Guys didn't have an online catalog of women. Oh yes, guys, we all have an online catalog of women to compare you to, and a date every night. If they want my attention equals earn it. You're crazy, bro. These chicks, insane. Online dating made things harder for men. Weren't women recently celebrating over the men being the loneliest as they've ever been? And oh, how sad for them. And over here, it's like, oh, men have a catalog of women. Which one is it? Do they have a catalog of women, or do men have a difficult time dating online? They have a difficult time, a lot more than women dating online. That's the truth. That's why you should go to ChichaZed.com and check out how to win with women and dating online. Yes, I'm pushing the course. You hate me. Next here, woman says, I don't even get the first dates. She looks Lizzo size to me. I'm so tired of being alone. Then lose the weight, change your life. Yeah, the advice is easy to give, difficult to follow. It's not easy. Losing weight is not easy, and people know that. But Jesus, your life, especially as a woman, as visuals men are, women who lose weight, it's night and day. And women will tell you this. Women will tell you the way that they get treated. Men as well. Don't be out here be big and be a guy and be fat. In fact, I probably reacted to more videos of men who've gone out, lost weight, and explained the difference between being like a fit guy and being fat. I remember a video I did that was talking about a study of how each sex registers the opposite sex being overweight. So it said that when a man sees an overweight woman, the part of his brain that gets annoyed is triggered. So when men see fat women, they get annoyed. This is a study. This is data, right? In fact, I'll have the video tagged to this section of the video so you guys can see it. But when women see fat guys, they don't register them as people at all. They feel nothing. And of course, the whole comment section was both sexes, like a gender war. They were arguing about which is worse. Is it worse to be viewed as annoying or to not be noticed at all? I remember one comment that stood out to me was a guy who said, even a child knows that negative attention is better than no attention at all. Improve your lives, ladies and gentlemen. Get better. You don't have to be a bodybuilder. You don't have to be Kim Kardashian. You don't have to have a BBL. Just manage it. It will make a difference. Listen, guys, as always, curious to know what you think. Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.